Hello everyone, welcome to Smart Excel YouTube channel. Today we are going to see how we can use advanced SUMIFS and COUNTIFS. You will think, what is the meaning of that advanced? Normally we will use SUMIFS based on multiple criteria with a multiple columns. Today we are going to see how to use SUMIFS and COUNTIFS with multiple criteria on the same column. This will be very helpful to prepare a dashboard reports. Let's get into the video. Let's see this three example. Example number 1, how to use advanced SUMIFS, and once it's done, how we can create a dashboard report using the table. Then second, we are going to show how we can use COUNTIF advanced conditions and how we can create a dashboard report based on the table. And finally, we will see the bonus tips. Let's see the first example. This is the data we have: fruit wise, location wise, net weight and sold value. Now here we have fruit and we have all the location. We need the result for cherry for all this location. Now I will show earlier how we will use SUMIFS, and now what is the advanced level that I will show in the next formula. Now we will see the earlier formula equal to SUMIFS. Sum range is sold value, comma, then criteria range, fruits, it's criteria 1 and criteria 1 is cherry. Now we are going to go for a second criteria. Second criteria is location, comma, and criteria 2 is east. So this is the formula that we will use earlier. So now we got the result for sold value. Sold value. Now I don't want only for east. I need it for north, west and south. In case if I am adding a second condition on the same column to choose north, we will get a nil impact. So now I am choosing north. Earlier I am choosing east, now I am choosing north. When I give enter, it will throw only a nil balance because SUMIFS couldn't able to give a result based on multiple criteria on a same column. Now how to pull multiple criteria on the same column? Now let's see how we can do that. Equal to SUMIFS, sum range, comma, and criteria range, comma, and criteria 1 is cherry. Then second criteria location, criteria array location. Now watch very carefully. In the criteria 2 we are selecting our result array and closing the bracket. When I give enter, it will provide a entire result for all the location for cherry. Now our data is ready. Now what I am going to do, I am going to add a data validation so that it will be very helpful for our dashboard report. For that, first I have to take a unique items from this fruit list equal to unique and select the fruit list and close bracket, enter. Now we have a unique list here. We're going to add a data validation here and list, go and select that list, you will get a result here. Now if I choose apricot, you will get a result for apricot. If I choose apple, you will get a result for apple. Now we have done all the thing. Now I will show you how to do a dashboard rollout report. Now we can hide this data and you can change this font to white so that it will not visible in our report. Now we have only a data. We are going to add a chart here. Insert recommended chart, select a chart. Now we have selected a chart. If you want to change whatever the chart you like, you can go and choose from here. Suppose now I am placing this chart here. I need this chart, so I am choosing this one. Now here we have a location and we have a sold value range. Now I want to add a data label to know what are the value that we have sold on the respective location. Now everything is fine here. Instead of chart title, I want to know for which fruit we are getting this result. So go and edit this chart title and place that fruit name here. Now we have brought everything here. Now you can see how this chart gets changing when we are selecting the data. So immediately you will find the change in the chart according to our data. This is our simple dashboard report that you can use in your day-to-day reports. Now same thing we are going to see in our second formula, how many count we have in each location based on COUNTIFS formula. Let's see the next example. Here equal to COUNTIFS, then the criteria range, here it is fruits and criteria is cherry, then closing the bracket. Second criteria range is location, and now what we going to do, we are going to select the entire location and close bracket, enter. Now you will find a result in cherry. In the location we have 26 lines. Now our data is ready. Now we are going to place a data validation here. Before that we have to take a unique list from this list. Now our unique list is ready. I'm going to data validation, list, and in source you can select those data and give OK. Now it's done. We don't want to see this table, and you can change this font to white. Now our table is ready. We're going to insert a chart here. Select the data and go to insert and recommended chart. You will find a list of chart that is recommended for our data. I'm going to select first one. Now in the chart title, what is required? Fruit name equal to, select that fruit name. and here I want to add a values, that is count of each location that I have sold cherry. Now once I have changed the data, our result will get automatically changed on the chart. See how amazing and simple it is to create a dashboard report. Once if the data is ready, we can easily create a chart and we can roll out those charts and data. Now let's see the bonus tips. So in the bonus tips, here we have a data, fruits, location, and what are the dates that we have sold out these fruits. We have a date list and a sold value. Now in the first table, we need the count of fruit that we have sold on each location from this date to this date. In the second range, we need a value that we have sold out from this date range to this date range on each location. Let's see first using COUNTIF equal to COUNTIFS. Our criteria range is fruits. I am selecting criteria as fruit, and second range location, selecting the location. Here we have to select a result area each location, and now we need a date range greater than this date. Go to date, select a date range. Now listen very carefully. We have selected a date range. Now I need a result greater than or equal to this date. So we are going to add a greater than symbol or equal to. Put a quotation, double quotation, and enter the and symbol, select a date. Same thing what we need below this date. So again go and select the date range, and once you have selected the date range, here I need lesser than or equal to. We need this date and give enter. Now you could able to see the data is ready. For cherry, from this date to this date, on each location we have sold out this much items on the respective data that what we have here. Same thing now we going to do for SUMIFS. SUMIFS, sum range is sold value, comma, criteria range is fruits, and we are selecting that fruit. Then second criteria range is location, we are selecting the location, and third range is greater than or equal to this date, selecting the date, and here we are using greater than or equal to this date. Which date? This date. Then we need less than or equal to this date. Again going to date. Now less than or equal to this date. Now when I give enter, you will see the result. From this date range to this date range, we have sold out in each location this much value. If you need to change and see the fruit list, you can add a unique list for the fruits and you can add it in the data validation and you will get the result. I hope this will be very helpful for you to prepare the reports. If you like this formulas, then please subscribe my channel and please click the bell icon below. Thanks for everyone for watching this video.